This is Stone Reporters News. In Nigeria today, fuel is no longer just a commodity, it is survival. From transportation to electricity, from small business to daily living, billions of Nigeria depend heavily on petrol to get through each day. But with the removal of fuel subsidy and the raising of global oil prices, the cost of fuel has skyrocketed, pushing the cost of living to a alarming level. In a country where electricity remains unstable and the citizens rely on generator, many are asking, are the government really doing enough to protect Nigeria from the impact of this decision? So today we are on the streets to hear directly from the people. Hello sir, please tell us what is your name?
My name is Chukwemeka Alaboso.
Okay, what do you do sir?
We sell markets here.
Okay. So I would like to ask you a few questions. How does the recent increase in fuel affect your daily life?
We are very affected very well. Before we enter motor 200 from Yanakwaya to Uchudi, but now it's 1,000. Affect us, and the sales where people do it every day we are not making it again because of the increment of the fuel. This is very hard.
Okay. How can you still afford transportation and your basic need like before?
For for a day 1,350. How will we afford it? This is not possible now.
Okay.
The thing affects sales. Well, nobody is coming out again to buy. Like instead of that, let them buy there for the area. People enter boutique for the area, come out, buy and go. Instead of them to come inside market. So we don't make it again.
Yeah. If the amount of fuel keeps increasing, how do you think it will affect Nigeria?
Everybody will go jackpot for Nigeria. We will leave Nigeria, go Cotonou. Everybody say that place better pass Nigeria. We will leave them for our presidents. Let them rule themselves.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
All right, my name is Victor.
Okay. So I would like to ask you a few questions regarding fuel. So with the recent increase in fuel, how does it affect your daily life?
It actually makes things very hard. I want to talk about things we buy on daily basis for family survival, personal, and perhaps running the vehicle. Everything about it, since the price of fuel has just skyrocketed, so it will be very difficult to cope with the present situation. We're just managing it.
Okay. So have your life improved better or become harder in the past few weeks?
Well, I will not be negative about myself. I'm a Christian and I'm very optimistic that things will be better. But as it is now presently, we are not finding it very easy. Looking at the price we are buying fuel now, from 650 to 7 something to 730 to 830, from there to 9 something to 1,175. Now we are moving up from 1,330 to 1,350. Some are even selling 1,400. So it makes things very hard to you. And the market woman now, if you look at the prices of the things they are selling in the market, they attribute everything to the transportation system. The cost of price to move this thing from the market to this place is high. And look at workers, civil servants or other working, and so it's vice versa. So the thing has been very hard on almost everybody.
Okay. So what do you think is at fault for this hardship? The government or the global factor, or is it both?
Okay. Well, I will say on the, maybe for me or from my perspective, I will say 30% from the global, maybe war, Iran, Venezuela, Iraq, US, and all this and what have you. But I will say 70% is from within. Our inability to manage our God-given resources. Because this is the time Nigeria is supposed to make billions of money, turnover. I remember during the time of Gulf, maybe was it the time of Russia or Bangladesh where they made money during the Gulf War. So to say, when there is war, and you are the country producing oil, especially from the crude oil level, you are making more. Do you understand? So in this period, the country that are actually producing crude oil, I don't think they should be 100% affected the way it's going on, because the domestic price is supposed to favor us. We are producing. This is the time Nigeria is supposed to make bulk of money, profit, because Iran is the one producing Venezuela, Kuwait, and all that. So the war is really affecting them. And so the other countries, the other world now, they should be focusing on us to buy the afterward and not even buy finished product from us. our finished product to some not may not be substandard. America and what have you. They may not be buying finished product. They are relying on our crude oil. So this is time Nigeria is supposed to be making money. For you to tell her that the problem is war, no, I don't believe totally it's from the war. Our ability or inability to manage the resources that God has given us. Nigeria is, to me, with the way from one perspective, is making money now. Other countries, because of the war, they cannot go to Iraq, Kuwait, and others to buy from them. But this is the opportunity we have. They are able to, I think, to come to Nigeria and buy crude oil. We're not talking about finished product or refined product. We have crude oil, so they are coming, or they should be coming to us to buy crude oil. So Nigeria, to me, with the way I look at it, we are making billions of money, and if we are making money, government is able to supposed to do something about price within. They should be able to regulate the price. This is the time we should be smiling now. They should be, the domestic price is supposed to be different from what they are saying about international price and all that. So now I don't think war is the major issue. Our management problem in this country is it. So we are making money. They should look at that. They're going to have a problem now in terms of the people the other countries are rushing to buy his product. I want to believe they are not buying crude oil from Dangote. They are buying finished product. For those that are not able, because some countries are buying crude oil, they are going through the process to get the finished product. So because the war is affecting them, they cannot go to that state to do the finished product. But we as country, our own crude oil, we have crude oil in Nigeria. So what is happening? So the government want to tell us they are not buying our crude oil. The crude oil is there, they are buying from us. After all, we have some private individuals that have oil blocks. I don't want to mention it. They have oil blocks. So if you and I, they have names. If they can have oil blocks, we are not even talking about federal government crude and all that. Some they have oil block and they are making, they are extracting crude oil, they are selling. So Nigeria, this is the time. So we should be able to do something about the price. If government is ready to do that, which of course I know, I don't know how to go into this. I believe Nigeria should be able to do something about the present situation. It's favorable. To us, it's favorable. Is favorable if government is able to do something. We are making money now. We are in the position to sell our crude oil to make billions of dollars. So we're not depending on them. We have finally there. So that's my point.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is David Oluwatimilane.
Okay, please, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm a barber.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, so I don't know if you're down for it.
All right.
With the increase of fuel, how has it affected your life daily?
Yeah, it's been really tough for the past few weeks now. With the increase of fuel from 950, 1,000 naira, then 1,112, it keeps on increasing. As of today now, it's 1,4. There are some filling stations that sell it for 1,4. There are some filling stations that sell it for maybe 1,350 or 1,75 or so. So, and with the increase of the fuel, we're having less customers. Because the more they come in and you tell them you have to run on jail, they'll be like, they don't have additional money to add to your service, to pay for your service. Then we getting a fuel of 1,4 and we are rendering the service for just 8,000 naira. So how should we cope with that? And it's just so rough right now. So we don't know what to do about it. We really need it to come down so we can keep on moving with our business.
Okay, do you think the removal of fuel subsidy was the right decision, or should have the issue be handled differently?
The issue should have been handled differently, because the removal of the fuel subsidy, it's a bad idea, because it really affected us a lot. It's really affecting us a lot ever since they removed the fuel subsidy. Then the fuel has been increasing. It keeps on increasing. The fuel has not been back down to maybe 160 before. After the fuel subsidy, the fuel will go back to its normal price. But right now, with the fuel subsidy, it's not going back to its normal price. It just keeps on increasing, and it's really affecting a lot of business. Let me just say all of it, because in any business you're doing right now in Nigeria, you need fuel. They have to bring your goods to you. If they want to render a service, you need fuel to power whatever you want to use in your shop. Because you can't just render a service or be a businessman or be a businesswoman without electricity in your shop. So, and the NEPA are really bad right now. We are not having enough light we need to get the fuel. Like it's a must for us now. Before it wasn't a must when the fuel was like 160. It wasn't a must. But right now the fuel is 1.4 and it's a must for us to get the fuel. If a new customer coming now, like you are not putting on the generator, he's paying 1,000 naira and I'm getting a fuel of 1.4. You stand up and leave if I can't put on the generator.
Who do you think should be held responsible for this hardship? The government, the global factor, or both?
Both, because they made the decision within themselves, so they are responsible for it, both of them. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think there is a particular thing the government should have done to make Nigerian life easier?
They should have given the youth more opportunity than to make it hard for them to live in Nigeria. More opportunity by maybe give them some few benefits. We have other countries like give their youth benefit, maybe jobs, blah 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 shit too. But Nigeria, there's no benefit from the government. We are having nothing from the government. All they do is whenever they want to campaign, they'll be like share a 1 drink of rice. How does that help for 4 years? How does that help? They'll give us a cap, a t-shirt. How does that help for 4 years? What do you want to do for 4 years? You are doing nothing. After sharing the cap and 1 drink of rice, whenever they vote for them and they are in, nothing again, nothing else.
Okay. So, have your life improved or gotten harder in the past few weeks?
With the grace of God, we keep on pushing. We are just pushing it because I won't say it's easy, but with the grace of God, I'm getting better. Just like getting better in life because it wasn't easy, but step by step, we're making forward in it.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, my name is Michael Chukwemeka Onkwe.
Okay. So I would like to ask you a few questions pertaining for issue. Would you be down to answer?
I'm good to go.
So with the recent increase in fuel, how does it affect your daily life?
In fact, it has been a very serious issue. Though it didn't start now, but generally the economic situation of our nation have really deviated enough. So everything have really turned upside down. Now that there is no increment on fuel and everything, so it has not been easy, even in our businesses, transportation here to here, keke, okada, everything have just turned upside down. So with this situation, it's really affecting our business.
If the price of fuel keep increasing, how do you think Nigeria will survive?
I don't see Nigeria surviving. If the fuel increment keep increasing, I don't see Nigeria surviving it. Why? Because one, there is nothing that goes up in this country that can ever come down again. It has been like that from the onset. So anytime there is little increment, the bike man, Okada riders and every other person, taxi drivers, everybody will increase. And when probably government reduce the price, everything keep hang where it is. So no reduction. Everything continues the way it is. So we are in a messed country already. And I don't think if the situation continues like this, that there's going to be any change, rather than everything will worse. Okay? So I don't see it having any new change.
Okay. Do you think the fuel subsidy was better to be removed, or would the issue have been handled differently?
Honestly, if it's not because of corruption, I would have said it's good for that subsidy to be removed. But what are we talking about? When we talk about subsidy, the people on top, the reason why the subsidy was removed, it will not still affect the masses in any way. Like I said before, the economic situation of Nigeria is deviating every day by day. So if they like, let them remove the fuel subsidy 7 times. As long as we still have the system of bad corruption, bad leadership, things will never get better in this country. So I don't see it being the best. The former time they did the same thing, we thought it will be good. But look at it. Money that is meant for a particular thing, they will divert it. So when there is diversity of a fund, how do you think the purpose? You know, they said when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. they that have already made up their plan to say, okay, let them reduce the price or let them remove subsidy so that things will be fine. Where is the subsidy that they have removed? Has it in any way affected the last person in the street? The answer is no.
All right, sir. Sir, who do you think is responsible for the recent hardship? The government, global factor, or both?
I will say personally is our government, because I have not seen a situation like this. Before the global issue will affect the nation that we are in, what have we been saying? We are in a country that produces oil. How can it be that Nigeria as a nation for how many years cannot give account of having a good refinery in this country, whereby they will be taking out our crude and bringing it, reforming it and bringing it back to us, and we pay money for it? How do you think? So, talking about the global issue, I will say it is never a global issue. It's an internal affair. These are things that happened from the beginning, from this country, within us. So the leadership of this nation should be whole responsible for all this. Okay, so it's not a matter of global issue. We have been in this mess for a very long time. Is it the war that they are fighting at Iran and the US? When did it start? So nobody can make such use that whether it is here or there. It is here. Why are they collecting money from outside? Then it has no effect here. If I am the president of this country, let's take for instance I'm taking a loan from outside. That loan should be for a purpose, and I make sure that, look at, if we are able to have like 1 or 2 refinery in this country, things wouldn't have been in this form we are seeing it today. So that's the issue. So nobody should talk about global issue. It is internal affair. Our leaders are the problem. They are the real problem. So let them go back to their main destiny, and they set up things that will make the masses happy. That's all.
My name is Mr. Daniel Onyakas.
Okay, so I would like to ask you a few questions about the high cost of fuel. Are you down for it?
The cost of fuel is too high. It's 1,500 here.
Okay. My first question is, with the increase of fuel, how has it affected your daily life?
It's affecting us too much. We don't see money. The customers are not paying the price we tell them. They are not paying it. Instead of paying it, they will reduce the price. So it's affecting us in everywhere. The cost of living is too high.
Okay. Do you think with there is something the government can do differently to?
Government should come to our rescue because we have already told them about the cost of fuel. They are not doing anything. So you people should help us and tell the federal government to reduce the price of fuel.
Do you think that removing fuel subsidy is the right decision, or should have the matter been handled differently?
It's not the right decision. It's at all. It cannot help us. It can't help us at all. They should reduce the price of fuel.
Okay, the last question, Sam. Have your life improved or gotten harder in this past few weeks?
It's getting harder. Instead of getting better, it's getting harder and harder. So, with our children, our wife and children, everybody is crying, everybody is complaining.
What we've seen and heard today reflect the growing frustration among Nigerians, while the government maintained that the removal of fuel subsidy is necessary for the long-term economic stability. Many say that the immediate reality is hardship, raising costs and uncertainty about the future. The bigger question remains, will the economic reform succeed if the people continue to struggle to survive? From Lagos, Nigeria, this is Stone Reporters News.
Stone Reporters News. Your story matters.